Hello folks and welcome to DKMN round 6 here at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. We're here in the Styria region of Austria in Spielberg for today's race, and we have 20 fine drivers here ready to hit this very short lap time. Just over 1 minute lap. 10 corners, 6 or 7 to the right, 3 or 4 to the left. Should be good fun. I'm excited and I am buzzing to get going. So here we go. We will let the drivers stick their setup on their car, alter their fuel load and make sure they are on the correct tyres, and then we will see them on the track. Here we go, first car is coming out onto track now. X Twisted. That'll be Casanova coming out as well. Let's get some telemetry up. Anybody got anything specific you want to see? Telemetry. There we go, sorted. The first car out on track is a CPI car, and it will be James, who still hasn't changed his PSN. CPI need to get on about that. Yes, we have a full grid. As per Reach. Right, here we go. Into turn 1, cliff and apex. We'll use an exit curve, not too much though, otherwise you'll be up in sausage car, lose traction, and it will all go badly wrong again. Well, up the hill, through turn 2 doesn't really count. Into turn 3, open up the corner as much as you want. 60, 65 metres-ish. Get the car rotated up through the gears. Down the hill now, very difficult downhill braking zone. Just after the 100 metre board, and he misses the apex slightly on the throttle again, and then coming up the hill into the heart of the middle sector, and he's going to flick it round end of the second sector, 44.9, and he's going to careful not to invalidate. Ooh, yay. That was unexpected. X Twisted then. He's invalid. Fantastic, Casanova. Where is Casanova? Yeah. Here comes down the final corner. And it's a 4.8 for Casanova, who comes to flying past Jinx to 16.3, obviously. Spun, Gilbream 4.5. Is that Felix coming up with fine note? No. Giovanni does a 10, Impact does a 4.8, Felix 4.7, is going to be close qualifying. Spathis 14, that's not representative of that. Nick 4.6. Lads, your chats are blocking my track map. QRT Leo here, he's setting up for a lap, we'll ride on board with him. So, setting up, DRS, ERS all flowing. Open up turn 1 for yourself, brake as late as you dare. Clip the apex, not too hard though, don't want it to go disastrously wrong. Coming up the hill, round turn 2, flat out, don't even notice it in a Formula 1 car. Into turn 3, we get it car rotated round the apex, short shift to reduce the wheel spin and get the throttle down. Run down to turn 5 now, possibly turn 4. On the brakes, open up the carb, hug it close to the apex and exit again. Then the middle sector now. He's short shifting a lot. I'm going to assume that it's not somebody racing that has requested to join, but as we saw with CPI Jinx, Stuart and Leo's managed to keep it going, and the final two corners flick it in. Ballsy as you dare. Into the final corner. And it's a 4.6 for Leo. P4. I like you feeling. Here comes Quistro. Then at turn 1, and he's off the apex a bit. And at turn 3, clipping the apex, short shifting again, reducing that wheel spin, maybe not getting up to 50 gear quite quick enough. Down at turn 4, clipping the apex nicely, getting it slowed down and getting the exit done lovely. Towards the end of the sector now, in turn 6. And then through 7 and 8. You've got to be careful, as we do round like the snap here, I have to solve a Jinx. And he managed to just get out a little bit wrong and he just lost the car. In the final two corners now, swing it in for turn 9, and then flick it into 10. Not too early on the throttle, otherwise we'll drop it. Not too early on the C-run, otherwise we'll go on the car, but it's 5.1 for pressure, that's P11. And that was that twisted, you know what? Yeah, it was, 4.8 for twisted. QRT Jimmy now is getting ready to go for a lap. Run to sector 1, run to turn 1 even. Oh god, I'm talking absolute nonsense tonight, lads. Out of turn 1, lovely done. On the apex slightly. Don't want to go too hard, otherwise bottom out the car, unbalance the car, and that's not what you want. Get the car slowed down up the hill. Use the incline to your advantage, short shift. He's used a little bit of exit curb, like we've not seen with some others. We'll see how that benefits him. Run down at turn 4. Onto the brakes, just clip the apex slightly, get the car rotated and throttle out. Round turn 5 again, not really close. And then into 6. I'm going to hold it close to the apex and get a good exit. In turn 7. And 8 for Jinx spun, and say it every time we go round there. And into turn 9, flick it in, ballsy as you dare, carry as much speed as you can, so much time to be gained here. And he's a little bit late on the turn into the final corner, DRS open, across the line. The 4.9 is good enough for P11 for QRT, Jimmy. CPI Pink Eye, Ariel Jailbreak is faster, 4.3, loads on fire. Pink Eye, not something you want to have, but oh well. He wants it so much, he puts it in his name. Just clip that final corner, lovely to Pink Eye. That's going to be a good lap. 4.6 P5. This grid's so close. This is what I love about Austria, man. Look, 14, 15, 16, 2 thousandths of a second between the 3 of them. Like, this is what is so fantastic about this track. It's so short, so it's not particularly technical, but you can gain lots of time or you can lose lots of time, or it can be this close. It is sensational to watch. Right on board with DRL Racer. On the brakes and rotates it around. Up to turn 2, which again you barely notice, and then into turn 3. If we're looking to open this up, is this Red Bull car going to get in his way? He doesn't open it up as much as some others, but he does short shift like the others. That Red Bull, maybe a little bit in the way, but here it comes, down to turn 4. Late on the brakes there. Somebody's destroyed that 50 metre board. Up through 5. Flick the car into 6. Try and carry as much minimum speed as you dare without spinning out or invalidating on the exit. Same through 7 and 8. You've got to keep the minimum speed up to keep your lap time down. Can't overdo it though, otherwise you will spin. flick it into the penultimate corner, and that, ooh, is close to the track limit by not turning in early enough. It's got the last corner right though, and one to the line. That's Mr. 5.7 P19 only. Here comes XV Bray. Into turn 4, he's clipped that apex lovely. Up through 5. Look at the helicopter shots. The helicopter shots are always sensational around here. In through 7 and 8. We'll see the car flick round. And he'll bring it into the final corner. Penultimate corner even. He's got to flick that in. Tell me guys, do you prefer onboard or offboard for qualifying? That's invalid. Onboard or offboard for qualifying, folks. Here comes Nick for IRT. He's got to bring it through 7 and 8. On the white line, you can see how much he's pushing. Coming out in the penultimate corner now. Flicks it left. That's invalid. Just pushing it a little bit too hard, these guys are now. Right, here comes X Twisted. No, he's not coming. He's in the RS. Questro. On board. Oh, and that point for Questro. That's going to be invalid as well. Right. Look for Team REL, who lead our championship by quite some way. We're in the second half of the season now. Oh, that's a lot of curb. Right, up through turn 5 into 6. He's going to flick it in. We want to keep it close to the apex, keep the minimum speed up, reduce the distance you're driving. Don't really want to be on that inside curb though, because it is lethal. They'll spin you. Here it comes into 9. Flick it in just after 50 metres. Hope the car sticks. This track is a game of trust. You have to be confident in the machinery you're driving. That's P13 for look for 4.9. Red Bull coming round now. I am told. Nope, I am lying to you. QRT Leo. He can start lap. Yes, he is. In turn 1, clipping the apex. Lovely use of the exit curb, not too much today, it wasn't in the sausage curb, but it was enough. Short shift out of 3 to reduce the wheel spin. Run down to turn 4 now. On the brakes, late as you dare, get it turned in. Up through 5, barely noticeable for Formula 1 car aerodynamics. Fantastic on these things. It's hardly noticeable in a GT3 car as well. Beautiful track when it's there. This is lovely from Leo. A very good lap. He's on the absolute limit through every corner. Here he comes, he's going to come into turn 9. And you can see he's pushing with everything he's got. Left a little bit on it. Just to be careful, and here he comes across the line. Where's this going to set him? And that's P2. It's 25 thousandths of a second. Quarter of a tenth off pole position. QRT Jimmy, teammate. No, he's coming into the pits. Jules Bream is going to be preparing for a lap just now. Gilbrin has looked pretty good this session, but they are close. The guys behind are close and he's a good lap now. Pink Eye good P6 with an identical time to X Twisted. That's a good turn 1 and 2 from Gilbrin. He's clipped the apex and the exit nicely. Give himself maximum drive up to turn 3. Onto the brakes, open up the corner for yourself. A lot of carb. Keeping that minimal speed up. Using higher gears. A to keep the minimum speed up, B to reduce the wheel spin, drive out the corner. One at the brakes as late as you dare in the downhill braking zone into turn 4. clips the apex slightly, clips the exit curb a little bit, and then he's up through turn 5 and coming into turn 6. Flick it in, hold it, patient, and then throttle out. Same with 7, patient, and then out through turn 8, flat out. All the way to 9, where you really have to commit yourself. You're either going for it or not, and Dual Beam is going to send that up onto the entry curb. Same with the final corner. Is it going to be an improvement for Dual Beam? Oh, it is. A 104.2. Quality stuff from Dual Beam. Spathis. Is he about to start a lap? Nope. Felix. Felix is on a lap. Then turn 4. Opening up the exit for himself by using as much entry as he possibly could. Into turn 6. Road. He's got to be patient on the throttle, otherwise you will invalidate and you will end up in the grab trap. Same through 7 and 8. You've got to be patient. Felix has been patient, and now he's on the run to the final 2 corners. Flick it into 9. Flick it into 10. Cross the line. It's a 104.307, it's enough for P2. So close. Spathis has binned his lap. Anyone close to the end of the lap? Don't think DRL Racer is going to improve. We'll see. The final 2 corners. Dual Beam retires, he's happy with his lap, he doesn't have enough time to do another one. Right, yeah, no improvement from DRL. Christian's coming to pit, so Luke will be the next one across the line. On a hot lap, he's going to flick that into 9. Hopefully didn't get held up with that traffic too much, and didn't put him off too much. What's it going to be? It's going to 408, P14, QRT Gemini. Nope, QRT Leo across the line. Start the lap. Lots of folk crossing the line now, I can't really keep up. Casanova's up to 5th, I don't know if that's been a long standing thing or not, it might have been. Right, let me work out who's coming across the line first. Mercedes. Where's the other NLR driver? NLR Liam. That's the start lap. That will be the Johnny Damon first. No, it won't. It's CPI Jinx. No, it won't. God, I'm not good at this. Red Bull, Pope. Nope. Nick. He's 8 seconds off the pace. But will be Pope. Right. Jeezy, peeps, man. Here comes Pope. Into 9. I'll pick the car now, Reach. Into 10. Clipping the final apex. Throttling out across the line with Luke, is retired. P10 for Pope. Let's say that was Impact 25 for ASAC. Here comes Casanova, he's picking up a lovely slipstream here. Hopefully it's not hindered him too much for his corners. It's 4.3 for Casanova. He's at P4. CPI Pink Eye. Very out of sync qualifying session here, so I'm not entirely sure what's all going on, who's on laps, who's not. But here comes CPI Pink Eye. He's in the final sector, he's on the run to the final 2 corners. He is up on his time, I believe. And he flicks it into the turn 9 and then flicks it into turn 10. Gets it done lovely. P6 for CPI Pink Eye, and then it's going to be a Red Bull next when it comes across the line. He's going to P6 now. Yes, Impact, not coming for another lap. What about QRT Leo? Could he challenge for pole? Leo, cross the line? No, it's not going to be enough. Casanova, is he going for a second lap? No. And I think that could be it, folks. Unless IRT Taupe is going to take pole position reversing across the line, then I think we are done here. And it's going to be Ariel Gilbream on pole position, then Felix, then QRT Leo, then Casanova, Jinx, Nick, Pink Eye, Impact, Twisted, Bray, Liam, Taupe, Spathis, Luke, QRT Jimmy, RR Shadow, Johnny, Quistro, Racer, Rarl. Well then, that was pandemonium. But I think I did. Look at that. A 10th separating the top 5. Not even. 4/5 of a 10th separating the top 5. Incredible stuff. You'll have to see it. Grid is so close the whole way down. The whole grid is covered by 1.4 seconds, except for Rarl, who did not qualify. Right then, race time. Here we are, race day. It's dry. Dry. You'll have to see it. I'll love to see a good old loving the look of a dry race in Austria. Could be a DRS train, it could be pandemonium, it could be... Who knows what's gonna happen? Austria is one of those races where you don't know what you're gonna get. I need something to keep me awake though, like heroin or something, but like maybe not quite that strong. "10 seconds to go until we will be ready to go racing." And we are on the formation lap here, folks, and I am going to get up everything I can possibly get up for you that we will need. And then we'll need that. Detail though, this is the important bit, tyre choices. CPI Jinx on the mediums, Spathis on the mediums, Johnny on the mediums, and DRL Racer on the mediums. These 4 drivers looking to be aggressive early on, make up positions in this first stint, hopefully not get stuck in DRS trains, because if you get stuck in DRS trains then the race is over. And NLR Felix is giving us a little bit of a donut show just to get us started. How kind of him. Greatly appreciated, mate. Maybe give us another. Further down the field, what's happening? I say what's happening as if I expect something to be happening. They're warming up their tyres, driving to the grid like normal human beings. Just Felix had a bit of an oopsie. I'm getting confused now. Right, here we go. Gilbream. Right, please game. All I want is a good camera angle for the start. Oh, yeah. Casanova on the front. What is going on back there? Good God Almighty, why are you off the road? Why are you driving into Chandler in question? Pretending it's not happening. Here we go. We've been given the glorious view that I love. Here comes Felix after his little spin. His tyres are above temperature, that's good to play. Where is that Aston Martin going? Luke has just parked in the middle of nowhere. He's just like chilling in the middle. Imagine him. What is he doing? Why is he just... Okay, he's just going to start in the middle. You see a Red Bull lights out and away we go, maybe? It is now lights out and away we go. Cheers for that game. And it's Gilbream who gets away well. That's Casanova. ASE Casanova. He has had a phenomenal start. He's up through the order. He's up to P2 possibly here. And we're going 3 wide on lap 1. 3 wide. And QRT Leo's going to go down the inside. Casanova backs out. Leo takes Felix off the road. Casanova's through. Jinx is through in his mediums. And out front, Ariel Gilbream charges away. Here comes Jinx is through. Nobody missing their braking zone, hopefully. And yes, everyone looks like they have gotten through. I spoke too early. QRT Leo is in the wall, and he has got no front wing. QRT do not seem to have much luck week on week here, but here we are. And Nick's got up to P3 ahead of Casanova. Ariel Gilbream though, what a start, couldn't have been better. He got off the line fantastically, and then there was all the fighting behind him. Fantastic, he's already broke the DRS answer. He's got 2 seconds to work with just now, so he will be happy with that for a start. That's Rarl in the background, spun. And here comes into turn 1, Spathis down the inside of Bray. We have a lot to try and keep up with in these early stages. Here comes Luke on RT Taupe. He's going to be able to make a stick. Taupe might get boxed in by Bray. Oh, yeah. And Taupe's defended that one well, by the looks of things. QRT Jimmy looks like he's had a bit of a mishap. He's lost a couple of places here. And Questro in shadow now. Questro round the outside of turn 4. And then up through 5. Can he make it work? No, he can't. He has to settle in behind. There we go. Racer down the inside of QRT Jimmy. Jimmy must have wing damage. And now, CPI Jinx making most of these medium tyres. That's a dream start for him. So, let's have a look at who the biggest winners are after the first 2 laps. If I could work this thing, it would be great. So, not many. Big loser, obviously, QRT Leo who's at the pit, but Jinx, big gainer. Nick, Spathis, Questro, DRL. There's not really been any significant. Felix, obviously, after the incident in lap 1, he's had a bit of a mishap, but on the whole, not too bad. Everyone's just kind of staying around about where they were. And here comes RR Shadow. Can he send it down the inside of Taupe? No, he cannot. That's a safety car. Why do I have a virtual safety car? The Johnny Damon. Interesting. Well, maybe he lost his front wing. Did he lose his front wing? I'd hope so. By the way he's driving, yes, he did lose his front wing. But CPI Jinx making the most of these medium tyres, and he's caught right up to Gilbream. He's managed to break away from the train behind, and he's got right up behind Gilbream. When are we going racing? Gilbream has floored it now, so I would assume we're maybe going to go sometime soon. Gilbream's going to get to the corner first. That's not going to help his delta. DRS enabled. Didn't end at a particularly great time for Jinx or Gilbream, but unlucky, it happens. NOR Liam now. Maybe getting overtaken by Spathis, who's on the medium tyres. Medium tyres fire back up quickly after a virtual safety car comes into the hards. Here comes Spathis down the inside of Liam. Is he going to make that work? Yes, he is. Spathis up to P9. Another news, Casanova is sitting right behind Nick, hopefully maybe looking at getting past, as he does have a bit of a train going on just now. Oh god. Can Casanova make the most of this VRS down the straight to have possibly a go at Nick? Or is Casanova potentially running too much aerodynamics to actually have a go at Nick? Which looks to be the case, because Casanova really isn't gaining that much. So he could get stuck here, he could be running too much aero to actually make a proper impact on this race. And yeah, it looks like Casanova's struggling. So, straight line speed not for Casanova. Interesting. But Jinx, speeds for him. He's caught that DRS zone of REL Gilbream. REL have won the last 2 races on the trot, by the way, with an absolutely stunning drive from REL P's last week in Zandvoort. But we do not have P's with us tonight, we have REL Gilbream instead, and whether it's Rocco, whether it's P's, whether it's Gilbream, it doesn't seem to matter at this rate. REL have an exceptional driver lineup and there's not much anyone can do about it. How close can Jinx get to Gilbream? Not very. Here we go, Pink Eye having a move on Twisted. And that looks pretty done for Pink Eye. He has got that move done and he moves up the order. He will look now to get after ASE Impact and see if he can maybe cut his... Oh, Nick's gone round! IRT Nick has spun it. The defending champions IRT, who have not done a lot of defending this season, they have had a pretty poor season, I cannot lie. It's not been a great title defense, but anyway, so be it. Nick was having a cracking race up in P3 and he's dumped it. Now it's down to Casanova, who we've seen doesn't have great straight line speed, so he could struggle here. I mean, he's going to have exceptional cornering to maybe get away from them, but if he's got no straight line speed, then they're just going to eat him alive. Look at this! Look at the gap! Felix is going to have him on the straight. And Rarl's out. He has retired on track. Leash. Get the... Oh! Casanova makes a mistake and Felix is through. And now Impact. Surely they're going to play the team game here at ASE. Maybe. Hopefully. God boys, please don't take each other out. Reish, get that opinion noted. Retire on track. Casanova now. Can he hang on to the back of Felix and maybe come back at him? Now, out front, Gilbream versus Jinx. Jinx has got through, I didn't even notice. God, I'm such a bad commentator. I should be sacked, honestly. How I'm allowed to do this week on week is beyond me. The only reason I'm allowed to do it is because I own this bit, so you know. Abuse of power and all the rest of it. Anyway, here comes Gilbream. He's going to come back at Jinx, or is he sensible enough to know that coming back at Jinx is not the wisest thing to do, and if he lets Jinx pull him along, that will be the way forward. It looks like it. Casanova right in the back of Felix though. Another spinner at the back. Casanova now, having a look at the inside of Felix, not happening. Here comes Jinx into the penultimate corner. He doesn't have any ERS, so he's burning a lot of ERS to try and keep Gilbream away, and Gilbream can see that light flashing, so Gilbream knows that he's got this advantage on him. A, Jinx is on the mediums, B, Gilbream has ERS to use, Jinx doesn't. Jinx is B rating, so Gilbream knows he's in a better position. Anyway, here comes Casanova now, possibly to have a look at Felix. Is he going to send it? It looks like he could. Here he comes. Down the inside? No. I was too optimistic there for the boy. Oh, but Nick on Luke. Nick down the inside. He's going to send that one. A little bit of contact, but Nick's through. Recovery drives on. Casanova still trying to pass Felix. They are very close though. Big train here. A couple of them starting to tail off, maybe struggling to keep the pace. Spathis on his mediums, maybe starting to die off a little bit. Here comes Felix. Defending from Casanova. Pulling this train, it goes all the way down to the end of the points. These are important positions. Every point, every place counts for a point. At least 1 point. Several points in some scenarios. I don't even know what I'm saying, you know. Like, oh god. I should be sacked, honestly. Right, RT Tope has now got past Luke. Luke seems to be struggling quite drastically. And down, no, Casanova's still just sitting behind Felix. Is Casanova just playing the long game, dragging himself along, using Felix, because he knows Felix is probably quicker. Probably shouldn't say that about my teammate, but you know, that's what it is. Right, Casanova. Pushing hard. Get after Felix. And again, the back of this train is starting to fade off a little bit. Liam, Bray, Spathis looking like they're maybe starting to struggle a little bit, but we'll see. Gilbream is driving superbly to hold on to this DRS. He's really opened this race up for himself. Safety car would be so disheartening for him. Be excellent for me, but not for him. Right, here we go. Casanova again. Can he get through? Oh, Aria, Luke spun. Looks like Gilbream's got to be carrying them. I'm sure they'll be very sad if they're still leading the championship after today. Further down the order, QRT Jimmy and RR Shadow maybe going to be getting into some absolute nonsense. Can Jimmy maybe have a go at Quistro? Also no. God, I'm not very good at this. No, these DRS trains are what kill Formula 1. Also, Gilbream is hanging on to Jinx for fun at this point. He's faster than him now. I think Gilbream's got overtaken maybe. Race for the lead, here we go. Ariel Gilbream versus CPI Jinx. Here comes Gilbream. All the way up the hill, 2 and 3, and he backs out. Felix maybe struggling a little bit to break this DRS. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be trying to break this DRS though. QRT Jimmy finds a way past RR Shadow. We have missed that unfortunately, but back to the front. Casanova still staring at the back of this Mercedes. DRS open. Casanova not burning anything. He knows what he's doing. He knows that he's just sitting there. Farther down the field, RR Shadow. We're a third of the way through this race, and there goes Jimmy on Quistro. Oh, and Jimmy's gone deep. Jimmy has gone deep. Jimmy is washed. He has gone deep into turn 3. And he has let Quistro back through. Well, I cannot say the same. I'm not a good luck charm on comms. I do commentate with cars for fun. That's a Red Bull going slowly. Nick has had another mishap. Unbelievable, RT. Sort it out. And now I said earlier, was Felix having pace problems? He seems to have turned up the pace a little bit, and he has caught the front two by almost a second. By over a second actually. Could Felix bridge this gap and give us like a 10-way race for the lead? That'd be class. Felix might actually break the DRS to Casanova, you know. Casanova could burn his DRS. Our shadow. Yep, Jimmy's at the all. Was that a little oh no, that's a lap car. Oh god. Oh, that is a pit stop from CPI Jinx. Did not expect to see that one coming already, but here we are. We are 14 laps in, so it's kind of expected. Spath is in as well. Through the medium runner, Michelin is going to go hard. Yep, there's the white tyre. Lovely pit stop. Good stuff, and he's back on his way. And now, challenge begins. The Gilbream's gained another 7/10 on Felix, but Gilbream's been left on his own. Felix has got folk to work with. Can they catch up or can they not? And where has Jinx come out? Just behind RT Tope. He needs to try and get by Tope. He needs to get his tyres up to temperature, get past Tope, and start pressing on with a brace. He needs to wear these hard tyres in because, yeah, they are very temperature. You need the temperature in them, and then once you start wearing them, they get faster and faster and faster around here. So, this is now essentially the fight for second, but the fight's an empty 3. Here comes Casanova now. He's much closer this lap. He's pulling out the slipstream. And is he going to go for it? Here comes Casanova. He's looking at the back of Felix. He's pulling alongside. Casanova up to P2 for ASAC. And he's on the brakes now. And he rotates the car, and that's lovely done from Casanova. But now Felix is going to come back at him. This is the only time this camera angle is beautiful. Here comes Felix. And he's going to swing it back down the outside. Casanova's going to try hang it around the outside. Be careful, that's Mercedes and might punt you off. But no, our NLR Felix does not do that sort of business. And this is doing wonders for CPI Jinx. Casanova and Felix, that's excellent racing. Half a lap almost. They've been going side by side for. And that's superb from the pair of them. Casanova's through, he's up to P2. Felix down P3. And Children's got a 4-second lead. Impact looking at Felix next. Can he get through as well? A little bit wide from Casanova. Is Felix going to come back up now? Notably, Impact has a lot of ERS. Here comes Impact now. The ASE drivers try to box in Felix. And Impact sensibly backs out of that. Some good teamwork on display from ASE here. They're working together to try and get past Felix. But all this fighting is only just helping Jinx and Gilbream. Here comes Casanova down the inside. And a little bit more contact between the two of them. And here comes Casanova up the hill of turn 5. Felix is going to be on the inside this time. Who's it going to be? Casanova on the outside, Felix on the outside, in turn 7. And Casanova's still hanging it in. Oh, and Felix is off the road! Felix is off! Felix is in the gravel! Oh my god! Felix! Oh god! Felix is not going to be happy about that one. He's in the gravel. Casanova's in the pits. Now stops for Casanova. But oh my giddy aunt. I am... oh god. Right, 5.5 seconds Gilbream's gone now. This is insane. Casanova, quite right to get out of there I think, but Felix just gone. The fight was going to stop and the ASE drivers would have worked together. But oh god, bit of a disaster. Look how far in front Jinx is now. And in the background you can now see Casanova coming out the pits. And he is a long way behind, but he is now on the medium tyres and Jinx is in the hard. Casanova's gone early. Is he going to trigger pit stops from other people or what's going to happen? It has proven to be a good race for ASAC. CPI, X have got 2 drivers up there, NLR. A very one-half race, this. The other teams seem to be having a bit of a miserable day. Gilbream carries on, Impact and all them carry on. Oh no, they don't all carry on. Bright and Liam are in. Felix is going to carry on. Very interesting. 6 seconds Gilbream's got in front now. Casanova now, he's having to defend from Spathis, he's lost that much time. Spathis could be in the race now. Casanova on the medium, so hopefully he'll be able to get away and just push on after these guys. I say hopefully, I'm definitely not a biased commentator. And here comes Jinx down the inside of Nick. And looks like Jinx got that move done. But here comes Nick. Nick's going to come back at him. Oh, he's dummy-dum, and he's down the inside. And this is again not good for Jinx. And that's a beautiful little... Oh, yeah, he's lost the traction. And Nick's off and he's in the wall. That is by no means Jinx's fault. Jinx just absolutely dummied him into next week. Nick thought he'd absolutely sent him. Jinx knew what he was doing. He knew he wasn't going to make the braking zone and he just sent him carrying on and Nick just got it all wrong. But Bray, Liam have came out the pits behind, importantly. A long way behind Casanova. And Spathis. This undercut from Casanova could be very powerful. Here's Casanova now. There's Impact. And Casanova's off. Saying that, has Impact managed to drop Pink Eye? Yes, he has. So this is about who can get their tyres up temperature quickest. Because Pink Eye's not going to have DRS here. Impact will. We could see a split here because of the pit stops. And then it's about Gilbream's pitted and he's came out 2 seconds behind Jinx. Right, but now Gilbream's on the mediums. Gilbream can push hard. He can get after this, and we know Gilbream's got pace. We've seen him this race. Impact crossed the pit line. I think a lot of people crossed the pit line actually. So there's Felix into the pits. I don't think it was just Impact, so I think there was a few folk. I think Jinx crossed it. But if I've not caught them, then what can I do about it? It is against the rules though, so if the drivers have caught anyone doing it, they are entitled to report it. Felix is a long way back after going off the road. It's almost as if the gravel slows you down. Funny that. Oh, we've got a full safety car! Well then, doesn't that just loving it? I don't know why we've got full safety car, boys, but we do have a full safety car. We're not going to complain about it. Well... Oh, that's why we've got full safety car. That car has got no front wing. So, Jinx, on his hard tyres, is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars. 9, 10, the whole grid behind him on medium tyres. Ignoring Spathis, he's got to deal with all this too. This could be one hell of a restart. Casanova might have played a blinder here. I don't think anyone will pit, surely. Yeah, no. Sorry for the pause, guys. I was just reading some messages. RB slapped me, not the other way. I know, Jinx, I know. You just get on with driving, alright? Drive your car. Just... Why is he taking the safety car? So is Jinx gonna pit? No. Right. How does he look at it? Je suis confusé. There's my French for you. Right, so the safety car has now picked up, not the leader. They're allowed to overtake it. We might not get an entire backup here. Because Jinx doesn't catch that safety car. Safety car is bugged and it's taken off without the leader, who is Jinx. He might have been blessed here a little bit, you know. Unless the safety car is going to wait, which it doesn't look like it's going to. Safety car decided he was going to join in the fun. He was getting a bit bored sat in the pit lane. Burnt my land. Coming out for a wee cruise just to make sure it's still all working. So yeah, Jinx is still in the final sector. Johnny's going to sit behind it, but he can overtake it because... well, he doesn't have to stay behind it because he's not the leader. So yeah, he's going to overtake it. That looks like Quistro in that lot. Yeah, they're all going to overtake it. I hope Jinx catches it. Not because I don't want Jinx to win, but because I want the safety car to actually have an impact on the race. Yeah, I think, surely, as long... oh, nope, safety car in this lap. Superb. God, I hate this game. So it will not back anyone up. Everyone will just carry on with the race as pair. Jill Bream's lost like 3 seconds. What a scam. CPI could scam a win here. And it would be entirely scammed. The safety car in, we can go racing. Oh my god. Oh well, NLR Liam on the back of XV Brave. That was an interesting safety car, I can't lie. But we will move on. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Safety car just didn't pick up the leader, so, you know, here we are. Mylander fancied to forfeit a couple of laps in the car, so now we're here. And here we go. Anybody doing anything fancy? NLR Liam, could he be? Yeah, I don't know what's happening in race. The safety car just didn't pick up the leader, so nothing you can do about it. NLR Liam, can he have a look at the esports driver? No, he cannot. And here we go, this is who we're looking at, Leo and Nick. Both looked to have good pace in qualifying, but Leo just, he stuck it in the wall right at the very start of the race. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, if it was his own doing or somebody else. Jinx got 3-second time penalty. Jinx has got a 3-second time penalty. Well then. Jimmy has retired from the session. He's retired in the pit lane, I do not blame him. QRT Leo now is coming under pressure from IRT Nick, and Nick is looking... Joel Bream fastest lap of the race, he's coming for Jinx. He wants this win. And RR Shadow's here as well now. And here comes... oh, well, top. Don't think that affects anyone back there. Oh! Nick has spun for the 3rd time today. He's going for the record. Just don't question it, Mango. Just take it. Like, I'm not explaining it again. It's just Jinx is first, and Jinx is first. Like, he does have a 3-second time penalty now, so Jill Bream's probably going to catch him. But that's not what counts. Anyway, QRT Leo, that's not as interesting as ASE Impact's going out. Oh, Nick's out. He's in the pit lane. DRS enable! Yeah. Oh yeah, there's safety car, never mind. Right, ASE Impact. Here he comes. He's looking at back end Spathis, who is on the hard tyre, Spathis. And ASE Impact. Here he comes, he pulls out. And he sails on by. Thanks for explaining that, because I couldn't be bothered. And anyway, Impact is up to P4, and that's a 3-4 for Team ASAC. Come on, no bias. I'm a completely non-biased commentator, and that's Felix and Liam now past Bray, who looks like he's maybe lagged out. Let me see if I can get him back in this session. No, I can't, because I don't have him added on PlayStation. That's what you get for not adding me before your race. Let's see if I can search for him. No, he's joined back anyway. Lesson be learned, I can't invite you back to the session if you haven't bothered adding me. So here comes QRT Leo. He's had an excellent exit there, and he's going to get past our Shadow quite easily. Well before the corner, just about before he's even at the last one. Pink Eye now. He's looking at back of Spathis. Can he get through? Who knows? Here comes CPI Pink Eye, he has a look, nothing doing, and the NLR drivers swap round. They feel Felix will be quicker and be able to make more progress in this race than Liam. And Impact needs to try and break away here to try and allow Pink Eye to be able to get through, or Pink Eye maybe just going to have to absolutely send one into next millennium. That'd be interesting to see. I would pay to see that. Well, I wouldn't pay to... I'd pay to see him have a go. And the gap is ticking down for Jinx. Ariel Gilbream is looking to make it 3 on the trot for Ariel. No team has done that, ever. In DKMN Esports. And that's X-Twisted's gone round, he's spun it out of the final corner. 8 laps to go. Twisted has absolutely bottled that. He's still in the points, but he's gave up valuable points to NLR. But as I was saying before, no team in DKMN history has managed to win 3 races on the trot. And here comes CPI Pink Eyes all over the back of Spathis, who's on the hard tyre. Can he get down the inside of Spathis? No, he can't. Here we go. Can he maybe have a look up the hill? He's all over the back of him. Spathis starting to struggle now. He's feeling the pressure from behind. He's starting to drop away from Impact. Impact's trying to push on with his race. And Spathis is maybe just going to be able to hold on to that DRS, but he's really starting to fall away now. Here comes Pink Eye. He's all over the back and he's pushing him around the final corner. No DRS for Spathis. I thought he'd maybe just got it. And here comes Pink Eye. He's having a look and no doing into turn 1, but he's going to get another help on a DRS down this straight. And Spathis has got it now. What on earth? Anyway, Pink Eye's through. Spathis is maybe going to look at sending it, and he can't do it. He does not have the tyre performance to be able to pull that off. And Pink Eye goes up to P5. It's a 1-5 for CPI. What a good day they're having. And NLR catch up with Spathis before the end of this race, taking more points off our very own DKMN. Well, not my very own VSE, but Rish's very own. It's his team, his issue. You get the belt apparently, I've heard, if you don't do well. Rish is brutal like that. Anyway, Gilbream, 3.2 seconds now, he's got no ERS, none of them do. They're all burning everything. Impact's got the ERS though. Can Gilbream bring this under 3 seconds? It's looking likely. Felix is set fast lap of the race, and that is not an important spin. Felix is going, Felix is moving, NLR have got their priorities right by swapping those drivers around. Here comes QRT Leo now, and that gap is under 3 seconds now for Ariel Gilbream. He will be able to take this win if he can just keep that gap under 3 seconds, presuming his tyres do not go off. Here comes QRT Leo now on Quistro, he's got DRS. Why has my phone just switched on by itself? That was a bit weird, but anyway, we'll ignore it for the time being. Here comes... Ooh... Pink Eye? Where are you going, my guy? He has spun it. Remember in qualifying how I was talking about being patient around turn 6? That is why. If you're not patient, you'll get up on that exit curb and you'll spin it. And CPI Pink Eye has given us a perfect demonstration of that. Well then, that's more points for NLR. NLR are just picking up points passively here. Can Casanova catch up to Jinx's penalty range? I think that might be a bit out of the question, but oh yeah, especially with mistakes like that. Can Felix catch up with Twisted and Pink Eye now? And battle of the late bottles. Twisted's going to be through for the now. Pink Eye does have a penalty, I'm assuming that can be removed since he got it while he was spinning. I think spinning is harsh enough, never mind a penalty for spinning. Can these REL NLR drivers, why do I keep saying REL? NLR drivers, can they catch up with Spathis to possibly launch a move come the final lap? Quistro and Leo are fighting now. Leo looks like he's made a mistake. Looks like Johnny could be pitting to go for the fastest lap. I think he'll struggle to take that off Felix, to be perfectly honest. And Leo's going all the way around the outside. And he's not going to be able to make that stack. What a move that would have been. Oh, that's a lovely little dummy slash a switchback thing. And the QRT Leo is through. I'm not entirely sure if there's a wee bit of contact there that maybe forced that move, but either way, yeah, it was quite incredible. NLR getting themselves a help in a DRS from the back marker, and they are really closing in on Spathis now. Felix is on the edge of this DRS. He is coming. Pink Eye now. He's going to launch one down the inside to Twisted. Going to get that slowed down nicely on the apex. Given plenty of space to Twisted. That is nice respectful racing. And he's going to sit behind us now. Luke gets his way past RR Shadow for P13. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. But now... Are Impact and Casanova going to fight over the podium? There's an individual Hall of Fame stat, boys. No, it's...